they've been starting up to 4 freshmen this year on their varsity team. So, I know it's a rebuilding year for them this year, but, they got a bright future, and hopefully they can pull it together and make a run in the postseason in the 56th district.
And, old saying goes, if you're going to lose, lose young. Lose and let those kids gain experience. And, this Wolves team 3 years ago and 2 years ago, Jazz and Wilgus and Sawyer and all of them were out there and were young freshmen and sophomores playing against juniors and seniors. And, that they took some lumps and everything, but that also probably made them into the team that they are this year and last year.
Yes.
And, that's part of growing pains, a lot of times and everything. The Wolves are back on the court for the second time today, actually, doing a rare doubleheader today. They went to Buckhorn this morning and took on a really, really good Harlan County team and lost, I think, by 7 or 8. But that's a game, that helps you get ready for district and regional tournament. That's a top team from the 13th region. They beat basically every good team in the 14th region this year. They beat Knott, they beat Hazard, they beat Breathitt, and they beat Wolfe, So, there's no shame in losing that game. I'm sure Coach Creech would tell you they went over there thinking they'd win and expected to win, but things didn't work out, and they're back at it tonight.
Well, today just proves another proving point of the COVID year. This time of year, 2 weeks before district, you never play 2 games in one day, and honestly, you didn't play 2 games in one day anytime during the season. But teams are just seeking out competition, seeking out games, trying to get prepared for that postseason. So it was good for them. Their legs are probably a little bit tired, but, they're high school kids, and they're getting ready to jump it up again against Powell County. And like I said, they've got a little rivalry with Powell County, and they'll be fine. They'll be ready to go when the game starts.
And, you're also seeing numerous Sunday games. In a normal year, you might see one Sunday game from a team, every couple of years. But this year, there's numerous teams going and playing Sunday games, adding games, several hours before they play, and everything. But, you got to do what you got to do. And I think kids want to play this late in the year. They don't want to practice near as much. They'd much rather play and everything. So
practice time's about over.
Yeah,
you still practice and things like that, but kids are tired of going against their own teammates. They're ready to go against another team and other kids. So
put your scouting report in and get out of there as quick as possible. We're about a minute away from tip. Today is senior day, and Wolves have 6 great seniors. Jazz Johnson, Wilgus Tosin, Elijah Tosin, Reese King, Ethan Wilson, and Cody Payton. 6 kids that have been playing basketball together probably since they was about 3rd grade. Coach Steve Johnson started a AAU team. I think they were called the Beast, and they traveled all over, state Kentucky, and I remember Steve telling me first time they went to the KBA, they got beat by like 60 points.
Yes.
And that was the wake-up call, and they started working, and obviously they've done a great job, identifying what they need to work on and skill development, and they've kept working at it. And the last couple of years, they're reaping the fruits of their labor, so to speak.
There's an old saying that you can't be as successful as you're going to be unless you fail first, and sometimes failure can bring the greatest success stories out.
And, we're hoping that holds true through this regional tournament.
Yeah.
Last year we got to the regional finals and played really well and came up a little short to a great Hazard team. And, we're hoping this year to right that ship and finish the job. And I think these boys are coming into their own at the right time. They're peaking at the right time. Coach Creech and coaching staff have them playing really well. And, they had a great program win. It's not a win for the season when you beat a team like GRC, top 10, 15 team in the state. That's a program win. We'll stop for the national anthem here for a second. Now we'll get ready for our start lineups here. I suspect the Wolves will have a altered lineup. First for the Pirates. For the Pirates, we have Brady Brandenburg, number 23.
That kid right there is a freshman. We played in middle school last year. He's a nice player. He's young, but he's going to be good as he gets older.
Cole Dunn, Jacob Townsend, and Colton Young. And we have Cody Payton getting the start tonight on senior night. Reese King also getting the start. Ethan Wilson, Jazz Johnson, and Elijah Tosin. And Wilgus looks like he's done a great senior leader thing there and took a seat and let somebody else start. I like to see that.
Yes.
That's a great move there. You know, people, when you're on a team, it's hard to understand the amount of time commitment that every player on the team puts in. You know, I mean, obviously Jazz, Wilgus, Sawyer, Elijah, you know, those are the stars. But everybody that sits over there comes to practice every day, and that's great to see.
You really become brothers, really. You honestly do.
Absolutely. We have Jazz throws to Ethan Wilson, and ball stolen away.
It's like Wolf starting out man-to-man. Good deflection there by Tosin.
I'll try to get everybody's name memorized here the next little bit. Numbers don't always match up on the KHSA website, how they are dressed, but we had a turnover there, and Jazz brings it down. Looks like the Pirates are in a 1-2-2 or 3-2 defense. Skip pass to Payton. Payton drives, pulls up, a little hard, and we got a rebound there by Powell. And we've got another turnover by Powell. Go back to the Wolves. Jazz has it, pulls up, and knocks it down.
He's gotten so much better at that shot right there.
Jazz having a great senior year. Seems like he's been playing forever. I had the privilege to coach him when he was a freshman, and now he's a senior and having a great career. Shots up and missed. Elijah Tosin with the rebound, looks to push, drives, spins, double team.
So got it.
And he'll stay with Wolf. And we've got Wilgus Tosin coming in for Jazz. Coach Creech probably run a platoon here for a little while with some of his seniors. Wilgus has it out front. Wolves in a 1-3-1 set. Get it to Reese King in the middle. Off to Ethan Wilson. Three, no. Cody
Good
Payton.
rebound by Cody Payton right there.
And that's basically a Cody Payton career highlight right there. A hustle play to get an extra possession. You know, that's what his whole career has been about. Cody's probably one of the hardest workers that have played for the Wolves in a long time.
Yes.
He's a tireless worker.
He's probably disappointed in himself right there that he didn't finish and get the 3-point play.
Absolutely. But he does connect on the first free throw. And hits the second. The Wolves drop back, not going to press right now. Young has it off to Dunn, and Dunn kicks
Brandenburg.
to Brandenburg, and Wilgus Tosin finds the rebound. He's attacking. Off to Cody Payton.
Pass.
Cody swings it back, and he didn't get back in time. That's a good call, probably.
Got to get completely established right there
Both
before you're the
feet gotta
first
be
one to
back
touch
in.
the ball.
Townsend with it, being pressured by Payton. I was telling Robert, and still by Wilgus Tosin. Wilgus driving, goes in, left-hand layup, and gets it. Townsend has it again. drives, shoots the floater, comes up a little short. Reese King with the rebound.
Good rebound, Reese.
Off to Elijah Tosin. Ethan
Good
Wilson.
pass.
Ethan comes up a little short there. Good hustle by Elijah Tosin, though. Off to Wilgus. Wilgus drives. Kicks to Elijah. Elijah with a three. No good. Another offensive rebound by Cody Payton. Nice pass. And one. You know, you get that from playing together, like we said, since the 3rd or 4th grade. You know, Elijah knew that Cody was going to go after that rebound. As soon as he got it, he cut back door. And Cody done the unselfish thing, hit him for a wide open layup, chance for an and one. And Elijah misses the free throw. Powell's looking to attack. Rose goes up, and Reese King with a big block there. And Jazz will come in now for Elijah Tosin. Still with an all-senior lineup for the Wolves. Off to a 9-0 lead. First 3 minutes of the game here. Rose has it.
Nice pump fake.
And Reese with another big rebound. Off to Wilgus.
I'm so glad to see Reese come back out this year and play, finish with those guys.
Yeah, he needed to finish it up. He played ever since they'd started. And Jazz going to fire another three. No good. Ethan Wilson with the rebound. Goes up and puts it in. Nice job there by Ethan Wilson. And
glad to see that right there.
Coach Blake Williams is going to get a timeout here. I'll list our sponsors real quick here while we got a second. We'd like to thank Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Banks Auto Sales, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Mountain Homes of Campton, Kale's Patriot Pizza, and Wolfe County Public Library. Make sure you thank all those people. If you see them out in public, you know, they're who make this possible and everything. As we was talking about earlier today, Bluegrass Sports Nation was streaming 6 different games at different times during the day today. So, you know, that's a lot of exposure for these young kids and everything, and especially in this type of situation where crowd size is limited, you know, due to COVID and everything. We want as many people as possible to be able to see these great young student athletes.
It's awesome what Bluegrass Sports Nation does for these kids and for the honestly the communities of these places.
Yeah, they still feel connected to them. They do. I tell Brendan and Ty that all the time. That, you know, Mackenzie, my daughter, she has a family that lives in Ohio and Tennessee, and they get to watch her play almost every night. And Rose with a shot there, and Reese King with another rebound. Going to bring it up, run the point. Drives, puts it up, and it's fouled. Jazz and Wilgus better watch out.
Yep.
They'll lose some in ball handling duties. Reese will have 2. And Brandon, you can speak to this. You've had a lot of these kids in class and at middle school. These seniors aren't just exceptional basketball players, but they're great kids.
I'm telling you, you cannot beat this group of kids. You know, I want to have a little more time to talk about it at a timeout or something, but
yeah, absolutely.
Just the things they've done, it's just phenomenal.
Wilgus with the rebound on a miss there, up to Jazz. Jazz tips it to Elijah. Elijah swings it back to Wilgus Tosin. Wilgus is back tap, but gets it back, but loses it out of bounds to Powell County. Powell County with a couple subs here, number 23 and number 25. 23 is Braden Brandenburg coming back in, and 25 is Jackson Hall. Number 21, Brandon, is you'll know his dad, is Nick Rose's son. He looks a lot like Nick.
Yeah.
If he gets as tall as Nick, he'll be something to handle later on.
Nick's a good guy.
He sure is. You probably coached his uncle Chris Rose, didn't you? When you coached for the Wolves?
He was actually just a year behind us in school. So
yeah.
You know, unfortunately, Chris didn't come out until
his
senior year.
Yeah.
He would have really helped us if he would have played his junior year.
Yeah, long, 6'5", 6'6" guy. And that one will stay with the Powell County Pirates. As Powell's still trying to get on the board here. The Wolves playing really hard defense here. Pirates struggling to get much going offensively here. Get it in. Swing it to Townsend. Townsend over to Rose. Jazz almost got the steal. Elijah will get the steal. Elijah Tosin goes in and lays it in. Wolves go up to a 14-0 lead. Kyle Nickel, another Wolfe County, another Powell County player with Wolfe County connections. Kyle Nickel's dad, Wade Nickel, played for Wolfe County back in the mid-90s. Kyle's a pretty good baseball player. I've watched him play several times. Real strong baseball player. And we have Reese going out now, and Cody coming back in. And Powell gets on the board there. 3 points there, so 14-3. Wilgus has it out front now. Elijah going to fire a 3 up from the corner. No good. Cody Payton gets his hand on another one. Elijah kicks to Jazz. Jazz gets the open 3 look. No good.
Really good pass, though.
There's a back tap by Wilgus. Elijah gets the steal. Up to Cody Payton. And Cody Payton lays it in. Nice unselfish play there on the fast break by Elijah Tosin to throw it ahead. Townsend has it.
It's like Wolfe in a 2-3 now.
Yeah. Powell connects. That's Kyle Nickel there connecting on a 3-point shot. Nice shot there by Kyle. Wilgus drives and lays it in. And he'll have the chance for an one. And Wilgus comes up a little short there, and once again, another offensive rebound from Cody Payton. Wilgus going to shoot the deep 3 and knocks it down. Townsend has it for Powell, drives, shoots the floater, unsuccessful, and Cody Payton with another rebound. Wilgus looking to attack, drives, kicks out to Elijah. Nice basketball right there by the Wolves. Townsend has it out front. Goes over to number 14. He's going to shoot a deep 3 himself. Come up empty on that one. And looks like Rose is going to come back in for Townsend. Coach Creech is stuck with his senior rotation, and Wilgus takes a seat. Reese comes back in. Cody Payton doing the point guard duties now. Drives, and he's bumped on the drive.
You know, Cody's obviously not a point guard, but he has a really good handle.
He does, and I was telling Coach Creech yesterday that Cody genuinely makes people, as Jazz or Elijah Tosin hit the 3 off the kick out from Jazz. Cody genuinely makes players uncomfortable when they have the ball and he's guarding them. He has extreme intensity on defense. Basket by Powell there. Jazz drives, does a pull-up jumper. In my opinion, Brandon, that's the part of Jazz's game that has improved the most since his sophomore, junior year to this year. He's got more comfortable doing that. He knows where he wants to get on the floor, and he gets there. Puts a shot up.
Well, he's really smart about getting to a spot where you don't run into that double team or triple team, and he just pulls up and still shoots a good shot. Nice
box out there by Reese King. Another rebound. Fires it ahead to Elijah Tosin. Elijah's going to pull up and knock the ball out of another 3 for Elijah Tosin. The Wolves have come out on fire as these seniors were focused from the tip. Rose picks it up, kicks to Nickel. Nickel takes a step in, shoots a shot, connects. Kyle Nichols come in and gave the Pirates some good minutes. Scored 5 big points for them there. After one, we're 32-10. Wolfe County over Powell County here And I think we're going to see Sawyer Thompson and Skylar Ritchie come into the game here. But a great first quarter from the Wolfe County senior group there. And Andrew Mayab's also going to come in. We'll take a minute here, Brandon, and we'll talk about some of our seniors. You know, obviously Jazz came in as a freshman and started on a senior Layton team, and had a good freshman year and everything. And he's kind of built and built and built. You know, you've got to watch him play since he was, 5th, 6th grade. What do you think his biggest maturation has been over the last 2 or 3 years?
Well, he's a lot like a lot of kids, especially around here. He had the skill set at a very young age. He had a good shot. He could handle the ball. But he's just gotten so much better athletically that other stuff
Absolutely.
His skill level has been caught up with his athletic ability, and it's just produced what it does now. And he's just a phenomenal player.
And you'll be able to attest to this because you're around the gym a lot like myself. He's a tireless worker.
He is.
He comes in after practice, and he'll put up another hour and a half of shooting or ball handling on his own.
Yes.
Not with anybody there watching or bragging on him. Just on his own. And if you want to go to that next level of going from being average to really good, that's what it takes.
To do.
Nice take there by the Pirates for a bucket there to start the second quarter. Sawyer Thompson's running the point now. We have Sawyer Thompson, Andrew Mayab, Skylar Ritchie, Reese King, and Ethan Wilson in the game right now. Andrew Mayab drives, steps through, misses.
May have got fouled there.
Yeah. Rose with the rebound up to Townsend. Townsend looks to drive, shoots a pull-up over King. Nice shot there. That's good defense and a good shot. Not much you can do about that. Coach Creech is going with the triple towers, not twin towers, triple towers lineup right now with King, Wilson, and Ritchie. Wilson comes through. Look to be running a continuity offense. Reese comes up a little long on the three, but Sawyer Thompson, gets the rebound and put back there. Nice rebound there by Skylar Ritchie. Lost his balance a little bit, but done a good job not to walk, kept his dribble.
Missed Ethan there.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pirates were a little lost there, and we missed him underneath there. Andrew Mayhab, sophomore, who's had some big-time minutes for the Wolves throughout the year. Out there right now with Reese. And Reese loses it on the behind-the-back move there. Townsend drives, puts a shot up, no good. Rose with the rebound, and
14 from Powell.
I think that might have been a Huff, I think.
Speaking of Andrew Mayab, I was at the YMT when they went down there and played. He gave them some huge minutes against Knox Central.
Absolutely.
He just played really, really well.
Wilgus had to see it. Yeah, he really stepped in there against great competition. Nice drive there. Caught Sawyer off guard a little, I think. Townsend has it now. He's going to pull up for three. No good. Reese with the rebound. Off to Mayab.
Watch them get Skylar a look right here in the post.
Andrew drives, kicks.
Good kick.
Sawyer Thompson. Sawyer off with it. Rebound by Skylar. I think the Wolves are a little out of sync. Some of them's playing out of position here a little bit. And nice hustle there. The ball goes out. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout by the Pirates. While we got a timeout, we talked about Jazz there a second ago. Wilgus, was a standout player, and he left for a year and a half, and came back around January of his sophomore year, and we was really glad to get him back and everything. Yes. And he came up playing with this bunch and everything. And Wilgus is probably one of the more gifted ball handlers I've ever seen.
And it don't come easy. That kid, we could say this about all of them, but I've been in this gym especially the last 3 weeks and just watch them practice, that kid goes hard every second he's on the floor in practice, game, wherever. He gives his all, and you can tell when he gets out here in the game how hard he works on those on ball handling and practice and stuff.
I think a lot of people that don't see him play a lot think that it was luck or slop, but it's something that he practices all the time, tirelessly, and that's why he's able to do those ball handling moves and everything. That looks good. Nice take there, and nice seal by Skylar Ritchie.
Yes, very good seal. Nice take by Mayab.
Townsend brings it up for Powell. Townsend's going to shoot a three. Got it. Sawyer running the point now for the Wolves. Gives to Ethan. Mayab drives, puts a shot up, rolls off. Dunn has it.
Got to find that kid. He's a good shooter.
Brandenburg misses.
Nice rebound.
Nice rebound there by Skylar Ritchie. Mayab looking to attack. Backs it back out. Swings to Reese. Nice pass by Reese King right there.
Nice pass,
Good look
Reese
there.
King. Good finish, Skylar Ritchie.
Over the last 2 weeks, I was telling Coach Creech this yesterday, I think Skylar has took a step in the GRC game as Powell comes up short, but Rose gets the rebound and hits, and we'll have a foul, I think, on Reese King. I thought in the GRC game, that was the first time I'd seen Skylar really go out of his area to rebound.
Yes.
I mean, he went above the rim. He'd cross the lane. He pursued the ball every time it was shot.
He took up so much space, too, that it was hard for those guys. I mean, GRC had some kids as big as he was.
And
he just cleared them out, yes.
I think a lot of times we forget that Skylar Ritchie's a freshman.
He's a freshman.
I know he's been out there on that floor for 2 years. And, when they're out there, you forget how young they are. But,
But just looking at him here running up down the floor, you can tell he started to finally fill out a little bit and grow into that length that he had. He's worked really hard in the weight room this off season and during the season. And you can just look at him and see it.
And, when we talk about the
nice pass.
Nice job
finish
there. And Skylar Ritchie right on cue. We'll have a shot for an and one. Nice pass there. Feed the post right on time. Good cross screen by Cody Payton there to get him open.
We've been talking about the senior stuff too, but Skylar just scoring there. Another just great kid. He was up at the middle school last year. Couldn't
He's
ask
so humble.
for better. Yes.
A lot of times when you have a young kid that's given all the accolades and all the praise that, Skylar has got, you have somebody that's very, self-absorbed, and Skylar is the complete opposite. He's as humble as Cody Payton knocks down a three from a great kick out there by Wilgus Tosin. Nice block by Skylar Ritchie. And these seniors and Sawyer Thompson, I'll throw him in with him, they've done a great job, I think, of making Skylar feel comfortable.
Yes.
Not feeling pressure and everything.
It's hard as a freshman. I don't care how good you are. It's hard.
Powell working it around the perimeter. Rose has it. Kicks back to Townsend in three. He hit one earlier from there. Johnson with the rebound. Looks to push. He's driving. Pull up. Come up a little short there. Couple spin moves there. Number 14 goes in. Couldn't get it to go. Rose runs down the rebound. Going to put the three up. No good. Wilgus had it, and it's knocked out of bounds. He'll stay with the Wolves, though. 2:09 to go. 44-21. Coach Creech subbing very liberally. And the Wolves are in control. Wilgus setting the offense up. Over to Mayab. Nice back screen. Back to Wilgus. Wilgus pump fakes. Goes behind the back. Nice pass. A little behind him, but Skylar still able to catch it. Missed the layup. Gets his own and puts it back in.
Good job staying with it right there.
Yeah. Rose with the jumper, no good.
He's got a pretty shot.
He does. And I'd like to tell those people, from Powell County watching, this Wolfe County team 2 years ago took a lot of hard losses. They got beat up on. When all these kids were sophomores, they got beat up on a lot. It's hard for 14, 15-year-old kids to play against 17, 18, sometimes 19-year-old men. And, if they hang in there and they keep listening to Coach Williams and Coach Crabtree, they're going to get better.
Yeah.
And everything.
Well, we really live in a microwave society right now where everybody wants it instantly, and it's, it just don't work that way.
Will goes to go to the line for 1-1 here. About an 82% free throw shooter if I don't hit him with the jinx. Elijah came back in for Andrew Mayhead. Kyle Nickel comes back in for Rose. Wilkes, I did jinx him, but once again, Cody Payton with an offensive rebound and a putback. Townsend going to pull up for three, come up a little short.
I was hoping I'd be able to see my buddy Keith Hall at the game tonight with Powell and Wolfe, but he's not here. And I always appreciate Keith. He does so much for kids, especially the small kids. Anytime you need him.
A ref is hard to come by for middle school and even younger kids. Nice drive and kick by Wilgus to Jazz. Jazz knocks the three down. Nickel has it. Wilgus with the steal. Drives in. Barely missed the dunk.
Yeah.
We'll say that was for his daddy.
Yeah.
With 15 seconds to go here in the first half, Kyle Nickel has it, and that'll be out of bounds off of Powell. The Wolves will probably hold for one.
Be interested to see here if they work on something that they've been working on in practice on this last few seconds here.
Yeah, Coach Creech, he's big on controlling in the quarters and, going into district and region, I'm sure he wants to. Wilgus going to pull, and no. At the half, it's Wolfe County 51, Powell County 21. I'll mention our sponsors real quick here. We have Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Banks Auto Sales, Kale's Patriot Pizza, Mountain Homes, and Wolfe County Public Library. Well, the first half, Brendan, obviously this isn't much of a surprise. To be honest, the Wolves come in as heavy favorites, and they came out and they executed and done, what they need to do. All the seniors had a lot of intensity and played real hard in the first half. This one's probably not in doubt, but we're a couple weeks away from district.
Yes.
What do you think going into district? The key is going to be obviously more than likely, barring a miracle, we're going to have a matchup with Wolfe and Breath in the district finals.
Yeah.
And what do you think the key is for that matchup for the Wolves?
One thing I found out towards my end of my playing career, and especially when I was coaching, when you get to the postseason, the game slows down. You don't have games in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Those games are won in the 50s and 60s. And you've got to be able to win those type of games. They're going to be grinded out games, and Wolfe and Breathitt know each other so well. They're going to be well prepared. Coach Noble does a great job at Breathitt. I'm sure he's already been putting in a game plan for Wolfe.
Sure.
The teams he's been playing right now, he's probably trying different things to see what'll work and what won't, what he likes going into that district tournament. And as far as Wolfe goes, they have to rely on those seniors, and they have to get I think the big key for us, for Wolfe, is Sawyer Thompson and Skylar Ritchie. If they can get those two kids going like they did in the postseason last
10,
year.
12, 15 points.
If they get those two kids going out, Wolf's going to be hard to handle. I think they're the key. Obviously, you've got Jazz and Wilgus and Elijah. And at this point, you know what you're going to get out of your seniors. It's the other kids that's got to step up. And both those kids stepped up last year as sophomores and eighth grade, as sophomore and eighth grader. I think they're the key for us to make a deep postseason run.
And, you touched on it there, obviously Coach Noble, he's a great coach. He's won a regional title. He knows how to coach in tournament time. Breathitt, they've been up and down just like the Wolves have.
Yes.
Both teams, I would still consider both of them top 4 teams in the region. And, obviously Breathitt hosting the region, they're a regional contender. Anytime you can have the regional tournament on your home floor, you've got a shot in it. I agree with everything you said. Coach Creech, he's got to get his guys locked in to execution, because that's what it's going to come down to in a regional tournament. If you run into an Al Holland or a B.B. King, the game's not going to be in the 80s.
No, it's not.
It's going to be in the 50s more than likely. Last year's regional final went to overtime, and it was in the 50s,
yes,
I think.
It was.
So, that's what you have to prepare yourself for. And I really think we're going to see a big step forward from our district and regional run last year.
Yes.
We had, obviously Wilgus hit a big shot there to win the district for us, and, we played great as a team. Sawyer Thompson had a phenomenal game, first round, I think, of the regional tournament. And I think the thing that is on Wolf's side, more so than maybe anybody but not in the region, is it's hard to scout us.
It is.
You can't say, okay, we're going to take away their best player.
Yep.
Because on a given night, we don't know who that's going to be.
Yep.
GRC game, I think we had 3 guys score 20 or more.
Yes, we did.
And anytime you can have 3 guys score 20 or more against that caliber of a team,
you're hard to beat.
You have a lot of talent. Obviously Al Holland does a great job at Hazard, and Hazard's a great team. But Hazard's going to go as Wade Pelfrey goes, and I'll be the first person to tell you that. Wade's a phenomenal point guard, great leader, but, if somebody can slow him down, and South Laurel had success doing that today at Buckhorn. I watched their game this morning. Wade struggled a little bit, and Hazard took the loss. If the Wolves are playing and Wilgus has a bad night, they've got other pieces that can step in there and still get 20. And, that's an extremely valuable thing to have. And Knott's like that in a lot of cases.
They are.
They've got Dameron, McGuire, and Napier. Those are 3 guys that at any night all of them can get 20.
The postseason, these kids are not robots. That goal gets a little smaller on offense. They feel the pressure. They know every kid. I don't care if Wolf, Hazard, Knott, whoever. Everybody wants to win. There's pressure in those games. You got, normal year, you got big crowds. Everybody's watching the computer and all that stuff. But what you can still play very solid defense. And I still say to this day that the team who plays the best defense in a regional championship game or a district championship game is more than likely going to come out the winner.
Defensive rebounding is what's going to decide most of those games. And that's what, last year Hazard hung their hat on.
Yes.
They had 3 guys that beat and banged down low. They rebounded hard. And, sure, they scored when they had to, but they made it really hard on anybody else to score. That's how they won the game.
They were so good at offensive rebounding. And so good.
But I really think that as we head into the regional tournament, I think, you've got Wolf and Hazard and Knott all right there. It just depends on who plays good on a given night. And I think Breathitt can beat any of those 3 teams on a given night. I'd like to see Breathitt put together, 2 or 3 games of solid play before I would put them with Knott, Wolf, and Hazard.
Well, here's the thing about the 55th this year is that district championship is really important.
Huge.
Because the good teams are spread out this year amongst all the districts. So if you were to lose the district championship, there's a very real possibility that you could be put in the first round game against a Knott or a Hazard.
Yeah.
And then play one of those other two teams in the semis, and then play.
Yeah, you could theoretically have to play the three best teams in the region to win the regional tournament. And on the flip side of that, Knott and Hazard are overwhelming favorites to win their district. They don't want to draw Wolfe or Breathitt.
No, they do not.
They don't want to draw that. It'd be a thing where a lot of times you'd probably rather be a loser and draw the 56th winner.
Yes.
As opposed to the 55th loser.
Yep.
And, with the draw on the 54th happening this week, you had Leslie and Hazard, who I consider the two best teams in that district, playing in the first round. Perry's had a real rough year, and Buckhorn's had a rough year. So, you're going to have one of the top two teams in that district go out on night one. And then in the 53rd, you have Cordia and Letcher Central that'll match up. And
that's just a three-team district like the 55th now, isn't it, in basketball?
Yeah, June B didn't field a team this year, I don't think, in boys.
Yeah.
And, Cordia is a team. They've got a couple kids that can score 25, 30 points, I don't think they could win 3 games, but they're dangerous. You know how it is in a tournament.
Yes.
If you get
one game
going and somebody gets hot, that puts a lot of pressure on you. And like you said, that basket can start shrinking. If you're down at half, looks like we've got 37 seconds to go in the UK game, and UK's down 2 to Florida. Cats desperately need a win. Of course, at this point, I do think they have to win the SEC tournament to get in the tournament. So.
We were talking about we got through a couple of the seniors, but just to talk about this whole group, it was at the middle school whenever I was there. Great group of kids, good students, but how they've matured over the years. My son's been coming up here and working out a little bit while they've been here, and a few of the younger ones. They are so good to those younger kids.
Oh, absolutely.
All of them. The other night, our freshman team played Breathitt County's freshman team. Sawyer Thompson just got done with a very hard practice, and I look over there on the bench, and there's Sawyer sitting just watching those freshmen play. That's such a good kid because those guys are working just as hard as he does, and he's up here supporting them just like they're over there tonight supporting that varsity team. So.
And and our freshman team's mainly made up of middle school athletes, and when you're in middle school and there's juniors and seniors that treat you like you belong there and everything, that makes you feel so much better as a player and everything. So that's a great thing that all of our seniors have done and juniors and stuff. Looks like we're going to come back with Elijah Tolson, Cody Payton, Sawyer Thompson, Reese King, and Ethan Wilson. Reese has it over to Ethan. Ethan hits Sawyer on a nice cut. Sawyer kicks out to Elijah. Back to Ethan. Over to Cody. Cody's going to drive. Nope. Picks his dribble up. Hands off to Reese.
Reese for 3.
Comes up a little short. Sawyer with a rebound. Kicks to Ethan. Ball's deflected, and Rose comes away with the steal there. Rose ahead to Townsend. Dunn has it. Drives, kicks to Rose. Rose drives. Puts a shot up, and good.
Good finish.
Nice move there by Rose. Looks like Florida's at the line, up 2 with 23 seconds to go. And it rolls in. 3-point lead. Nice pass by Elijah Tosin to Reese King, and going to have a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play there. That's another thing, that when you play with each other for so long, you enjoy seeing other people have success, and you've seen these guys, high five and smile every time each other hits a shot. It ain't about what am I doing? You know, they've done a great job growing up together, and they want to see each other succeed. Down 4. Kentucky's down 4. Looks like we've got a foul. 15 seconds to go.
Another nice move. Good job, Reese.
Cody Payton to Ethan Wilson, and Ethan's blocked. Brandenburg has it, kicks to Townsend in the corner. Townsend puts a shot. I like the Townsend kid for Powell. Yes. I think he's got a good head on his shoulders. He knows where his shots are, and he gets there, and he knocks them down. Payton with a nice pump fake drive and finish. Nice move there by Cody Payton. Dunn has it back out to Rose. Brandenburg has it now. Back to Townsend. Yeah, he won't. And looks like we're going to have a timeout. Wolves cut it back to the Wildcats, sorry. Cut it back to a 3-point lead with 10 seconds to go. Mintz will have another free throw, I think. And we've talked about how, obviously these high school kids are, young kids, and how this has been a rough year on everybody, socially and athletically and everything. I think that's had a huge impact on UK.
Yes, it has.
I mean, those kids usually get into school early. They get to go through, preseason and everything, and that wasn't the case this year. Nothing like usual as they fail. Send Florida to the line.
Well, they've not been able to be college kids.
Yeah.
They've been bubbled with only their team, and they're 19 years old too. They want to get out and have fun and be around kids the other kids on campus, and they've just not been able to do that. And they've not had the fans there this game here. That place would have been packed.
24,000 there, and there's probably 3,000. Elijah Tosin, as we get back to action, gets it, throws it over to Sawyer Thompson. Back to Tosin, over Payton. Nice cross-screen action. Reese with the fadeaway. Nice shot there by Reese King. Florida hits a free throw to go back up 3 with one more free throw to go. Dunn has it for Powell. Into Brandenburg. Brandenburg puts the shot up. It's blocked. Gets his own rebound, though. And gets an and one. Nice play there by Brandenburg. And looks like the Wildcats go down again by 4. Did you say this Brandenburg kid was a freshman, Brandon?
He is. He's going to be a nice player.
He's going to be a real good player.
You can look at his face and see how young he is,
you can tell he's young, yeah. Foul there on Dunn on the reach in. Thompson with it out front. Over to Elijah Tosin. Thought about firing it. Don't. Drives. Nice left-hand shot. Don't. Get it to go, though. Townsend pushes it.
There's the Townsend kid. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Townsend kid. I thought it was.
Good shot there, though. Reese going to fire a 3. A little hard. Ethan Wilson with the rebound. Hits Cody Payton on the baseline. Cody spins, hits Ethan, back to Elijah Tosin. Reese going to fire another 3. No good.
Doesn't look good.
Brandenburg from the corner, don't go. Elijah Tosin with the rebound, looks to push, drives, hesitates, drives, and couldn't get it to go, but once again, Cody Payton with an offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Sawyer. Nice pass by Sawyer over to Ethan Wilson for 3. Got it! Ethan Wilson with a big 3 from the corner off the skip pass from Sawyer Thompson.
That's good to see.
Yeah. I think And Ethan's senior comments there said he was going to go to EKU and major in accounting, I believe.
Ethan will be successful at whatever he does.
Really, really smart kid. Wish him all the success in the future and everything. Nice strong rebound by Reese King there. Peyton has it out front, drives on Rudd, and he looks like he's fouled.
Lucas, I don't know how many people listen to the girls' game, but got to give your daughter Mackenzie a little shout out. She hit another game winner against Prestonsburg, right down here in the corner in front of us. It's a great pass and great shot, and just proud of Kenzie. Another good kid. That she's an 8th grader up at school where I'm at, and couldn't happen to a better kid.
I appreciate that. She is a great kid. No thanks to mine. That's all her mom probably, but she works hard, and we're proud of her. And I told Haley Vance, Kenzie hit the shot, but Haley Vance got the rebound. Vance is probably the smallest player on our team, and the shot don't happen if she don't get the rebound. So every play matters, and you never know when it's going to be your time.
I have no idea how many rebounds Cody Payton's got.
He's got to be over 10. Yeah, nice shot there by Dunn. Elijah Tosin with the drive. Elijah does that probably better than anybody on the team.
He has such good
body control, and he's very shifty. He's not the most athletic player, but he knows where he wants to go, and he's got a game plan, and he uses his body to protect the ball really, really well. Skylar Ritchie, Andrew Mayab checking in here. As we're 66-38, and I look over on the bench, and what most people would consider the two best players on our team, or two of the best players on our team, Wilgus, Tosin, and Jazz Johnson, haven't been in at all in the second half.
Right.
And they're sitting over there smiling and clapping and loving every bit of their friends.
Yes. First two seats on the bench too. They ain't down on the end.
Yeah.
And not, they're cheering those guys on.
That's what you like to see, and that shows leadership and friendship.
Yes.
Andrew Mayab will take it out for the Wolves. They'll go with a 1-4 set here. A little deflection. Reese going to tee another one up from the top of the key.
He's going to get one in a minute.
Yeah. Skylar Ritchie with the putback there.
Nice.
Good hustle there by Kyle Nickel to get the offensive rebound. Couldn't get it to go.
Reese palmed that one just a little bit.
Seeing some of your and my former players in the gym tonight, Brandon. Darren Turgle and Brandon Campbell and Dylan Hayes.
Man, those
three
kids
great
right
Wolfe County Wolves right there.
You can't beat those kids right there. They just, every one of them, 5'9", 5'10", and they battled. Such a good group to coach. Just, they done anything you asked of them. Sometimes they got a little sorry in practice, but when the lights came on, game time was happening. You didn't want nobody else. I loved coaching that bunch.
I had the privilege of coaching Darren his senior year, and I told Robert Scott after he hit the game winner his junior year, he basically scored every point for us in the district final against Breathitt his senior year, led us to another win. And we were at the baseball district tournament as Andrew Mabb gets a steal and lays it in. And Wolfe was down one with somebody on second base and 2 outs, and Darren was up. And I said, I don't want anybody else up there.
Yes.
Because he don't know how to fail. Darren loved the prime time.
He did.
And he could handle the pressure.
He was so clutch. You know, Mayab making that last basket there. He's playing on such a good team this year, but that kid's going to be a good player as he gets older. He's just a sophomore, hard worker, really, really good on-the-ball defender, too.
Yeah. Cody Payton with the breakaway here, drives, and it's knocked away. Good defensive play there by Kyle Nickel. Actually knocks it off of Payton. Yeah, you know, I mean, you could probably go, Mayab would probably start, and same thing for Cody Payton on, I'd say 90% of the teams in the 14th region.
Yep.
You know, but, you know, what makes good teams great teams are kids accepting their role, you know, and, you know, Andrew and Cody both. You know, Cody's a senior, and Cody started some as a sophomore.
Yes.
But he knew that, you know, what would make our team the best was him coming off that bench and giving extreme energy on defense and making things happen. And, you know, that's what a team player does.
You never hear those kids complain either.
Absolutely not. We got 5 seconds to go here. Mayab's going to step into a 3 from top of the key. Rims up. Nice follow by Cody Payton for a putback. You know, I mean, what can you say? Like I said, you know, he's probably got 10 or 12 rebounds at least at this point. And, you know, that's Cody's career in a nutshell.
What he does.
You know, playing hard and making things happen. A selfless player. We'll go over our sponsors one more time here. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation, Banks Auto Sales, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Mountain Homes of Campton, Kale's Patriot Pizza, and Wolfe County Public Library.
I was hoping tonight was the night, Luke, you've been talking about that you was hoping that they would just deliver a pizza up here. I thought maybe it's my first night here.
I think Ty was supposed to put that
over.
Well,
maybe tonight's going to be the night. Thought I was going to get lucky. But I want to give a shout-out to our freshman team, too. Before this game here, they played Powell County's freshman team, and as you spoke of earlier, it's a bunch of 7th graders, 8th graders, and we've got a couple of freshmen playing, too. They got the win over Powell. Another group that's going to be good, another group that's got a bunch of really, really good kids on it. I look forward to watching them as they get older and grow and things like that. My son's in 5th grade. He plays with them. He can't play high school right now, and that's okay. We got another Caleb Creech. He's not able to play, being a 6th grader, but those other kids, they played a really, really good game earlier against
the next wave. I was actually telling Ty before our game started, that's the next wave of young athletes to come up for us, you know. And obviously they'll have some leaders still left with Andrew and Skylar. Jazz and Will gets back in. Jazz pulls up and misses. And, you know, not just Wolfe County freshmen and JV players, but all freshmen and JV players that have hung in there this year.
Yes.
You know, this has been a rough year. And there's been a lot of times where it's a varsity-only game, and those kids come to practice every day, 5-6 days a week. And, you know, that's hard, you know, to come in and know you're not going to get a play. You know, I mean, if you're a 8th grade freshman player at Wolfe County, you know, you're looking at these seniors and Skylar Ritchie and Sawyer Thompson, you know, there's not a ton of minutes.
Yes.
As Townsend hits another 3. You know, and that's hard to stay motivated to come in and work.
It is.
As Will gets back running the point now, Liza Tosin going to tee up a 3, and it rolls out.
There's a kid on the bench right now that's not gotten the game. He's a freshman, Dalton Voiles. That kid's going to be a good player,
Yeah, he's going to be a good player. Good baseball player, too. I'm going to try to talk Brandon into doing some baseball games this year. I think Wolfe and Breathitt will develop a baseball rivalry here in the next few years. We've both got a lot of really, really good young talent coming up, and like to showcase that some if we was able to. Nice move there by Skylar Ritchie. You know, that's this time last year he probably don't make that move.
No.
You know, he felt the defense, took it one way, and then spun back for the easy put in. You know, and that's kind of.
Well, the one thing he couldn't have done last year right there was he had his guy so deep.
Yeah.
He's gotten so much stronger that He's 6'8", 6'9". They can't do nothing with a guy that big.
Wilgus kicks out to Elijah. Elijah can't connect. Wilgus runs down the rebound, though. Jazz gets it and lays it in. Nice backdoor cut there by Powell. Puts the shot up and one opportunity. I guess we're 2 weeks away from the district tournament as Jazz Johnson and Wilgus Tosin lead the floor. Probably the last time tonight, I'd say. Great job, both those guys. Obviously, the Wolves have a few more home games, but, with COVID, you don't want to take a chance on not getting to honor these guys. So I like how Coach Creed's done that today and got the game in and everything. Like I was saying, we're a couple weeks as Powell misses the free throw, rebound by Skylar Ritchie, away from district. I think the district first-round matchups are going to take place on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then the boys and girls finals, I think one will be on Tuesday, and maybe the other might be on Monday or Wednesday. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think they've definitely finalized it yet, but I know that's what they're looking at doing.
Elijah Tosin now getting a curtain call, so to speak, as he leaves. Elijah's had a great 3 years at Wolfe, coming back, him and Wilgus. Great kid.
Yes, he is.
Overcame a lot, and real proud of Elijah and the kid he is. Cody Payton leaves. Wolfe County fans don't realize till he's gone how hard he plays. Yes. It's hard not to like a kid like Cody. He leaves it every bit out there.
Every possession.
Yeah, every single possession. It's one of those things, you can't get on a kid if he messes up, if you know he's giving you absolutely everything he's got out there,
Wow, nice rebound, Skyler.
That looked like a GRC rebound.
Yes.
He was above that rim and snatched that thing down, and you knew nobody was going to take it from him. Andrew Mayab with 3 comes off. Skyler probably over the back there. You got Dalton Voles and Mark Maddenley coming in for Skylar Ritchie and Sawyer Thompson. Cameron Delasario in for the Pirates.
You're going to be hearing about that kid on the baseball field. That kid can flat play.
Yeah, he started for a regional contender Powell County team at shortstop as a 7th grader, I think. There goes Reese King out for final time tonight. You won't meet a better turned individual on the face of the earth than Reese King, folks. If you can't get along with Reese King, you've got problems. He's as friendly a person as you'll ever meet in your life. A joy to be around.
Quick funny one on Reese. I was up here at practice the other day, and they was doing this drill, and it was 4-on-4, and you had to get 3 straight stops in order for both teams to be able to get off the floor. And Reese was on offense, and Sawyer Thompson was putting on a clinic offensively and scored about 6 or 7 straight times. And Coach got a little mad at the defense and made them run a little bit. And I was standing over next to Reese, and Reese said, "I'll just tell you, if they throw it to me, I'm going to make a turnover. I'm ready for a break." That's just the type of kid Reese is.
That is. Voles with a nice take, couldn't finish. Comes back in to get his rebound, kicks out to Ethan Wilson. Ethan can't get that 3 to go. Rose has it. Nice spin move there. Puts a shot up, rolls off. Nice rebound there by Andrew Mayab. Nice pass ahead to Voles. Voles probably should have shot that one. You want to see people be unselfish, but go ahead and take that layup when you get a chance. And we'll have a foul on Mayab there. Don't get too many chances to get in and score varsity points. You can't pass them up.
Yep.
You got to take them chances.
Fans give it up for senior cheerleader Maddie French.
Maddie's another one that seems like she's been cheering for 6-7 years, it seems like. Great young lady, works at the bank in town, and great student. Expect great things for her as she goes forward in life. Really smart girl.
Yeah.
Nice job by Andrew Mayer to drive and kick. Couldn't get the shot to go down from Mark Madley, but Brandenburg brings it up. Nice move there. Good hesitation. He's failed. Speaking of Powell County, I think they have some pieces to build with.
They do. Their freshmen, the freshman group they have, has an opportunity in a couple of years to be a very good team. They really do. I watched them last year in middle school and watched them here tonight. They've got some talent there in their freshman class.
And you said it earlier. I mean, you can look at the faces of several of the kids out here and just see the youth in them.
Yeah.
They just look young. Nice athletic move there by Brandenburg, spinning, fade away for a basket there. Wolves up in control here, 78-55. Mayab with a nice drive and finish there. Rose has it, saves it back into Brandenburg. Brandenburg drives, spins again, and he's fouled. 2:15 to go. And Brandenburg will go to the line here, 80-55. I see Luke Thompson, a senior from last year. Want to brag on both our seniors from last year. Both those boys were early College Academy graduates and have went on to UK and
done really well.
Doing really well,
yep.
Absolutely. And we're super proud of Luke Thompson and Hunter Brewer. They were great leaders for us last year and set a great example. Nice move again by Mayab there.
And I know Coach Creech, that makes him probably more proud than even getting wins, of seeing guys that you coached and they went on to be successful.
Nice hustle play there by Ethan Wilson. You're up 26 points, and you got a senior that dives on the floor to get a loose ball. That's a nice play there. And Mayab drives again and gets the layup. Brandenburg puts another shot up and in.
He's just one of those kids like we were talking about earlier with Jazz Johnson. You can see the skill set. You can see that he works on his game. He's just not developed athletically, grown into his body.
A lot of contact there, but we'll play on here.
Yeah.
Looks like Wolves might be looking to get it to Ethan Wilson here. Alright, pass. Yeah, right now, Brandenburg probably goes 150 pounds.
Yeah,
and when he gets to be a junior, senior, and fills out a little bit, Mark Madley gets the rebound. He'll turn into a lot better player.
He's probably 6'1" or 6'2" also. He's a long kid.
Ethan Wilson goes out, gets an ovation. And we're under a minute now here. Wolves up 84-58. Mayab has it, drives, and lays it in. Took a hard foul. Hopefully he's okay and can pop up. He's a race car driver, folks.
Yeah.
He's wrecked harder than that, I'm sure. Andrew and his dad and his papa, who we want to send our best wishes
Yes.
to. His papa's having some health issues right now. We definitely want to send our best to Big Joe. He's a big basketball fan. And
He'd definitely be here tonight. if he wasn't
absolutely
having
great.
some issues.
And Andrew's #1 fan
Yeah.
on the court, on the track, whatever. Just a great guy, and we wish Joe nothing but the best. I'd say Coach Creech will probably put the brakes on.
Yeah.
That'll do it. The Wolves come away with an 87-60 victory here on Senior Day. Done a great job. The seniors came in first quarter and a half, and set the tone early. And, we like to see them go out with a win and everything.
Yeah.
So 87-60 is your final. I'm not sure what the BSN schedule is next week. I'm sure Brennan will put that out on Sunday or Monday. But, keep looking on Facebook, and Brennan will put that out and everything. I'm sure there'll be several Breath at Wolf or Jackson games on this week if they're playing at home or close and everything. We'd like to thank good buddy Brandon McCorder for coming up and helping me today. And obviously, this wouldn't be possible without Ty Back doing all the production and everything. I'd still be trying to untangle wires if I had to do all this. And
I appreciate you having me. I'm definitely a greenhorn. Hopefully I did okay.
Well, I am too. So I must say our camera person was probably the best-looking camera person that BSN's ever had, though, by the way. Megan Miller on the camera over there doing a great job and everything. But for Lucas Miller and Ty Back and Brandon McCorder, we'll sign off. And thank you all again for watching BSN. Thank you.